Welcome to the Renee Report, bringing issues of topical interest. Hello everyone, I'm here in New Jersey and I'm talking to one of the most universally acclaimed spiritualists, writers, philosopher, humanitarian. So Dada, we have moved away from our inner connection with God because we're so tied up with this world of internet and technology and science that we have no time for God. We will charge our phones, but we will never charge ourselves. So what would be your message to how do we go back and get connected the way rishis did, the way our ancestors did?
I think that depends upon the surrounding atmosphere. What we have done now is to divorce God out of our lives. God is no longer a force in our life. There was a time, I remember, when we were afraid of doing anything wrong because we knew that God was watching. Right now, in our schools, when the child enters a school, the very first poem that he is taught is, "Be careful, little eyes, what you see. There is a Father up above, watching you in love. So be careful, little eyes, what you see. Little ears, be careful what you hear. There is a Father up above, watching you in love. So little ears, be careful what you hear." And so on and so forth. It goes on. And right from the start, the child knows that there is a higher power, though invisible, but watching him. Now that fear is gone. By fear, I don't mean that the children are afraid as otherwise they would be punished. I don't mean that. What I mean by fear is that if I do something which is wrong, God will not love me as much as He loves others. It is the love of God that He wanted. It is the love of God for which we were hungry. That atmosphere was created in every home and in every society. That is gone. Today they say God does not exist at all.
Dada, surrender and love, when we are on the path of spiritual journey, surrender and love become synonymous. They merge together because if you love somebody, you're going to surrender to the divine. So how do we reach that point that we love God so much that we surrender everything to Him? Everything. Not like, God, I'm surrendering to you, but I want this. So there should be not that but. And so we can get that grace.
That comes gradually. Love is of different types. There is a love which says, "I will love you so long as you do this for me." Right. It is known as Theos love. Then there is a love which says, "I shall continue to love you so long as you continue to love me. If you will not love me, I will not give you the love of my heart." But there is the third type of love, which is pure love, unconditional love. It is known as agape. That agape love was arranged, was manifested in a better way in those early days. God, I am hungry for your love, and I know that you love me. But I shall become more and more aware of that love if I continue to love you, and for the love of you, do many things which I would not otherwise do. True service is born out of this thought. I'm doing this because it will make God happy. The idea was to give happiness to God. Such love purified us and prepared us to live a life of surrender. Yes.
Dada, we have, as you said, we moved away from God so much that our conscience has become, there's like another veneer on it. So we're not really, it's not trained to be pure anymore. So how do we retrain our conscience so that it's now connected back with Godhead?
Most of us do not have a conscience at all because they are not afraid of any power outside of ourselves. If only this belief entered our life that there is someone whom we cannot see, whom we cannot hear, but who can see us, who can hear us. If only we grow in this belief, I think much more can be done. But this training is to be given in the home and in the school. Now our homes. I remember when I was a child, we used to have on the walls of our house pictures of Krishna, of Christ, of Rama, of Mahavir, of Buddha, of the great ones of humanity. But now when I go to houses, I find that there are pictures of athletes or actors and actresses. The whole atmosphere has changed. We have to bring about a change in the environment. It is the environment that reacts on the mind of the child and controls his life.
Dada, thank you so much. And lastly, what would be your message to our viewers? You talk about stay connected. You're talking about character education. You talk about meatless day. You talk about moment of calm. Actually, hour of calm. That's what we talked about. So there's meditation in our lives. What would be your message to all people out here in the U.S.?
The message would be bring God back into your homes. You have divorced God from your homes. That is why your children grow up without any fear of God. Bring him back into your homes, and you will find that you will be building a new humanity and a new civilization.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dada. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to share and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Dr. Renee Mehrra. Stay healthy, stay positive.